kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
When I say, who's the master, you say, so no.
What is up, people? Shonuff the King here, back with another toy review, and today I'm bringing you the third video in my Christmas series. This is the review for the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze Tokka and Rahzar. Oh my god. I have waited and waited and waited to get my hands on this thing. I am so excited to get this review done. Let's get into it. Alright. So you can see here at the front of the packaging, we have that nice clear window. We have both figures who are massive in comparison to the other turtles, which I will be bringing out everything in the collection. I already have them set up in my cabinet off to the right, but I'm going to bring them out so I can show everybody what they look like next to these figures. So again, we have the front of the box, we have the side of the box that shows Tokka, Rahzar, and then we have on the back of the box, we have some of them in some standard poses and some scenes from the movie, which until I was an adult, I thought that the second movie was my favorite Turtles movie until I actually turned into more of an adult and realized that I was woefully wrong and I slept on that first movie that was damn near perfect. And at the top of the box, you have this. All right, let's get this thing. All right, guys, out of the packaging. Just want to give you guys a close-up because I know it was kind of hard to see from the window packaging. Sometimes I just like to show it, you know, as it is. So here we have the donuts that were spiked with the solution that makes them regress. We have another TGRI canister. It looks like we have some separate hands. We have the fire extinguisher that was used to cool them down. We have some of the pre-fight donuts here. We have the shield. We have a 2x4 and a pipe. Man, and again, I heard that these things have a lot of expressions in their face. Let's get these things unwrapped. All right, guys, we are back in the dojo, Shredder's dojo, and we are here with the unpackaged Tokka and Rahzar. And I mean, guys, I just spent the past like 30, 45 minutes just, you know, heating up the joints, making sure that everything was perfect. Because again, you guys know NECA is top notch when it comes to looks, but we all know that these things can be brittle, so you got to be very, very delicate. And I was very, very delicate with this, but I just have to give them credit. Like, this is by far my favorite thing that has come from the TMNT movie brand from NECA, hands down. I love the Super Shredder, but I love these two figures. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. First thing I want to do is I want to look at the accessories, because the accessories is where this thing shines. All right, so first thing we have is a TCRI, and you guys know I love those close-ups. That's why I get that 1080p quality. So, you know, we got the TCRI container, and again, this one does not come off at all, which is fine. Because again, I have like 3 or 4 of these things at this point. We also have a fire extinguisher. And again, as you can see here, they did a pretty good job making this prop. Again, we have the little dispenser, the little handle. You can't really see anything that's really written on it. But again, if you guys remember, and it also, this actually kind of looks like one of the nunchucks as well. But anyway, you guys will remember that this fire extinguisher was used in the second movie. After the fight and after the whole ninja rap song, you know, they got Tokka and Rahzar on their backs, and then they stuck the extinguisher in their mouth to make the cubes effect, which turned them back into a wolf cub and a snapping turtle cub. We also have the pre-fight donuts from Simply Donuts. I was shocked when I saw this in there. And again, it looks spot on, because before I filmed this review, I went back and checked, and the donuts look the same. The box looks the same. I mean, they knocked it out of the park. Like, I never thought I'd be so excited about a freaking donut prop. And again, I'll take that out. You can see the box is empty now, but then here you are, the donuts. And again, they spared no expense with the detail. I mean, these things look like donuts. I absolutely love it. it actually makes me regret not getting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle accessory set that they had came out a couple months ago. I think the reason why I didn't end up getting it because it wasn't for the 6-inch scale figures. I think it was for the bigger figures, so I didn't really see a point. But again, here are the pre-fight donuts and the box they come in. You can kind of just place them here. And my favorite accessory of them all is the crumpled up pre-fight donut. Look at that. So again, if you guys remember in a movie, Rahzar, he after he ate the first donut and then Tokka ate the other donut, you know, Rahzar was going in. Of course I drop it, because what is a video without me dropping stuff? So again, you know, if you guys remember in the movie, he finds the cube inside the second donut he was getting ready to eat. And as you can see here, they even put the cube inside the donut. Come on, man. You guys cannot tell me that you can't give NECA credit for that. That is freaking genius. And again, I dropped the donut for a second time. All right. It also came with a piece of plywood as a weapon and a metal pipe. I don't really remember this, but again, I'm pretty sure it happened in the junkyard fight scene. And we have the metal shield that we have for Rahzar, and it goes on his left arm. And again, while we have him here, I'll put this on later, but you know, let's take a look at Rahzar first since I have him here. And again, you guys can see the level of detail that they put into this figure is simply amazing. And again, we all know that NECA is really good with their figures as far as the look goes, but again, by far, this is the best looking Ninja Turtle figure that I have ever purchased. I mean, guys, I'm telling you now, if you cannot get your hands on this and you are a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, you will regret it. Go buy this. Even if you got to pay the secondary price on the market, you need it. You need it. So again, we take a real close-up look at the face. And again, they paid painstaking detail to the eyes, to the nose, to the razor sharp teeth. And again, his mouth does open up and you can kind of see the inside of his mouth. And again, it's just gnarly and nasty. His teeth are discolored. His mane is just matted. And again, we kind of have like the armor pieces from the junkyard that Shredder used. And they're actually like armor pieces with the metal. I'm busting. I'm busting. To quote George Costanza. And again, you have one of his little loincloth that looks nice, and you turn around on back, and again, you have like real chains, like this little, you know, cheap metal, but again, you can just tell that they did a damn good job with this figure. Even right down to the toes. And he's big. He's big. And again, you can see here the wolf claws. And again, they have like facial expressions. Again, I think on this one, his eyebrows don't move, but I think his eyeballs do. But I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to double check on that. But again, look at that face. Now, as far as articulation goes, again, you know, we have the standard NECA movement. But again, I didn't heat up just yet. So I'll come back to his movement after I heat him up. I did heat up the other one. So I am willing to show you guys more movement on Tokka. All right, so let's bring Tokka here. And again, you can see here the detail that they put into this figure. Again, is just amazing. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this is kind of like a Jim Henson kind of thing, because that is just the level of detail that they put into it to make it match right down to his front shell. Again, right down to his back shell that is razor sharp. Like, if you step on this, say goodbye to your feet. I'm telling you now. If you step on this thing, it will hurt to high heaven. All right. So then we have like, again, look at the face. And again, the thing that I love about him is his eyebrows move. So you can kind of have him, you know, move the eyebrows up like that. And you can have like a normal derpy face. But then when he gets kind of angry, you can move them both down. And he kind of has like that, you know, angry face. And you can even do it like one up and one down. It's amazing. Like, again, the red in the eyes, his mouth also opens as well. Nom nom, noms. I mean, I know I sound like a kid right now, but I'm just so happy. Again, he has, again, the articulation is there. Again, I did warm up the joint, so I do feel comfortable moving this around. But again, just be careful with your NECAs. You know, I personally don't plan on doing any like major poses. But again, the head movement does work. Again, you see the mouth closed. He can look down. He can also look up as well. And again, his head can move left and his head can move left to right. Sorry. So again, it can look to the left. It can look to the right. Again, it can look down and it can look up. But again, like I said, NECA is known for having joint issues, so just make sure you are gentle with it and you don't overextend the joints. Alright, so we're going to take another look at it from the side, top and bottom. God damn, this thing looks good. Alright, so it's time to bring in the rest of the crew. Alright guys, so we are back with size comparisons. I had to go hands-free because again, I have so many Ninja Turtles. Again, we have the Raph in Disguise, Mikey, Leo, right next to Rahzar, and then we have Tokka, we have Raph, we have Donnie, and then we have Casey. Alright, so I'm going to bring the big boys up front. Sorry about that. So you guys, you can see that. And then I'm going to bring in Mr. Super Shredder himself. So you can kind of see how Super Shredder, let's put Super Shredder behind so you can see how he towers over the boys. I mean, and then we'll bring Leo in here on the side so you can see. And then we'll bring Raph on the side here again so that we can see some size comparisons. And then we have Casey, and again, bless my wife, she got me this for my birthday, the Raph in Disguise and the Casey Jones. She was able to track that down. I'm actually surprised how big Casey Jones is in comparison to the other turtles and Tokka and Rahzar. And then we'll take these guys out. Leo just fell over, which is fine. And I wanted to bring in Shredhead so you guys can see how big Tokka and Rahzar is in comparison to Shredder. God, I cannot wait to get these things into their proper display and put them right in the back here so you guys can see. Again, I'm giving this thing a must-buy rating. Again, I cannot say enough. I'll be happy when I'm done with NECA, but again, I think right now all we need left is the April O'Neil, we need Master Tenzo, and we need Kato, whatever his name is. Yeah. So again, let me know what you guys think. Comment in the section below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned because I have much more content coming up on the Show Enough the King channel. Peace.